Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel and also welcome to day 2 of my Christmas special series, and in today's video we are making Christmas muffins. This is an eggless muffin recipe. It is so festive and we'll be using the mixed dried fruits that we had soaked in a video that I had showed you earlier. Don't worry about it, it's all linked down in the description box below. It's super easy, super quick to put together and such a perfect breakfast treat or a special treat on the weekends when you just want to eat something nice and Christmassy. So let's get straight into this recipe. Preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Now here in a glass I have some room temperature milk, full fat milk. Into this I'm going to add some orange juice. You can use store-bought juice. I've used freshly squeezed orange juice. You could use the ones in Tetra Pak as well, no worries. Now after you've added the orange juice, just give it a good whisk, and once you've whisked it and once all of this is combined, we are going to transfer this into a larger bowl in which we are going to make our muffin batter. So transfer this mix into a larger bowl, and now into this we are going to add some yogurt. Now this is just store-bought dahi, so I've added that as well, and just going to give this a good whisk. Make sure that the yogurt, the milk and the orange juice are well combined. That is looking good. Now we'll add the rest of the ingredients. So we are going to add our leavening agents. So we are going to now add the baking soda and the baking powder. Again, all the quantities I have mentioned them down in the description box below. I'm also going to add some warming spices here. So I have some cinnamon powder, ginger powder and clove powder, and I'm just going to whisk this all together until everything is well combined, and you'll start to notice that it instantly starts to get really nice and foamy. Let it sit at room temperature for another couple of minutes. It will start to get foamier as it sits at room temperature. As you can see, that has gone really nice and foamy. Now we can proceed with the rest of the steps. So now we are going to add our all-purpose flour. Into this now I'm going to add the zest of an orange, and now I'm going to add my two different kinds of sugars. So I've used light brown sugar and dark brown sugar. They're very easily available on Amazon. If you cannot find it, just replace it with castor sugar. And I'm also going to add some edible vegetable oil and going to give this a good whisk until everything is well combined. Again, as with any cake batter, you do not want to overwork this cake batter. Just give it a good mix until you don't see any dry floury bits and the entire batter contains all of these ingredients uniformly mixed. You have to make sure that there are no lumpy bits in the batter and it's a nice smooth velvety batter like this. Now it's time for us to add our Christmas mixins. So here I have the soaking dried fruits. I had soaked them in some rum. Now again, if you are not using alcohol, use the quantity that I have mentioned down in the description box below, and one day before you make the muffins, just soak them in some orange juice. All the quantities I've mentioned them down. Now into this I'm going to add some all-purpose flour so that the mix-ins do not sink to the bottom of the muffin and they are evenly spread out throughout the muffin. So coating these mixed soaked dry fruits in all-purpose flour is essential. Now once that's done, we are going to plop this into our cake batter. And now using my spatula, I'm gently going to fold this in. You don't want to overwork it. You just want to fold it in until all of the dried bits are well mixed through. It is already smelling so good. I am so excited for these muffins because you guys, this is literally Christmas in a cupcake liner. It tastes absolutely incredible. So there you go, that's perfect. Now we'll start adding this to our muffin liners or cupcake liners. So this recipe makes 8 muffins and I'm going to pour these with a full scoop, and it needs to be filled 3/4 of the way through. And once you've added all of the muffin batter into the cupcake liners, we are going to bake this in an oven which is preheating at 200 degrees Celsius first for 10 minutes. Then we'll turn the oven down to 180 degrees Celsius and bake for another 10 to 11 minutes, or until a knife or a skewer inserted in the center emerges clean. Once they're out of the oven, take them out and let them cool down for a bit. As you can see, these muffins look incredible. They've got a high dome and the insides are super soft and fluffy. As a final finishing touch, I am going to just dust some icing sugar over these. So I like to have them when they're slightly warm. That is, about 30 to 45 minutes after taking them out of the oven. You can even refrigerate these for later use, but make sure you bring them up to room temperature when you're enjoying them, because they taste absolutely incredible that way. I just want to show you what that looks like on the inside. And there you go. The dried fruits are dotted so beautifully throughout the interiors of these muffins, and they taste just like a Christmas pudding or a plum cake, only it is nice and light and airy, soft and fluffy, and super Christmassy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you do not miss any of the videos from the Christmas series. I'll be back tomorrow with day 3. Until then, goodbye and happy festive baking.